Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his first touchdown this year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and
Comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Over the middle, it is Strange. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. It's fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he'll take it on in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
you know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The Jags offense ready to take over possession of the football. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20.
More of the same right here, and you can see the numbers. They're really starting to pile up for the quarterback, especially on the ground here in the first half, Mike. And when he takes off running, you can feel everyone kind of hold their breath, both in terms of him being electrifying, but also the fact that they want to make sure he's not taking any unnecessary shots.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Open man. His tight end screen. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
That's another Jaguars first down. A gain of 34 yards.
He'll look to throw.
First down, Jacksonville.
That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll look to pick up the pace.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man. It's Thomas. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Now it is first and goal.
Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Jaguars.
That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Thomas. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
Jaguars first down. First and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his second TD catch of the season.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Jaguars offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll run. It's an man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Right back to Tootin. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle.
He was brought down.
This is 3rd and 6.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's
Back to throw. That is caught by Washington. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Jacksonville.
13 yards on the play. And the Jaguars 1st down.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Push down to his left. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
27-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This will be incomplete.
Intended for
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's got it at about the 8. And he'll take this one in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Jaguars offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going.
Cougar 19. Back to 60. Back to 60. Watch your geese.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin. And they will get him down just beyond the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard
On
line.
1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, and after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
This one caught left side, that's strange. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. That's number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense. And they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
There's that man again, another catch. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Run over center now is Tootin, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Christian Wilkins in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, toss, left side, that's Tootin. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Go!
He's got his big tight end, Brendan Strange. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. That'll be complete to Tootin. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Up the middle, here is Tootin. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Motion, motion. I got him.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Fuller there on the coverage.
He'll get this into the hands of Austin. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
As you watch the tape from last week, it really just came down to
Jags offense ready for this next possession. And it's looked like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. It couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And they'll be set up now. That's the 40 with that one. Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set of down. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Over the middle, it is strange. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. And that is incomplete. Brighton Strange was his intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like...
Jaguars offense ready to take over once again. This team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites, now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin the drive here in the 4th quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side.
Brings up 2nd and 11. And the Raiders
2nd and 11. They'll throw out of the gun. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. Tootin'. Touchdown, Jaguars. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Jaguars offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll run. It's Tootin. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Another run here with Tootin. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go with 2. The ball comes out. And the Raiders have come up with it.
And with all this talk,
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. They might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll run it here with Tootin. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to pick it up with Tootin. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one.